Good morning, everyone. Once again, this is Black Forest coming to you with another market analysis currency breakdown. This morning, we're going to be looking at the USDCHF. But before we dive in and start breaking down this chart and this currency pair, we have to state that this video is for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice, but we all know why you guys are here. You guys are here to find good, credible trading content in which it can improve your abilities as traders, and that can help put a little bit of extra money in your pocket during these troubling economic times with global inflation squeezing everything that we have out of our wallets. Okay, so why do the hard work? We'll do the hard work for you. All we ask that you do is like, subscribe, and share our videos. Subscribing allows you to stay up to date and get notifications for every time we drop these videos. And also, liking and sharing helps pushes our content out there on YouTube, so we can further build our community of profitable traders. Because our goal is to build a community of profitable traders as well. Okay. And also check out our video shorts. Our video shorts consist of trades, so you guys can see what winning trades look like. Okay, those are trades, so you can see what winning trades look like. What you do with them is up to you, but we do post trades as teaching mechanisms to show what winning trades look like. But what you do with them is up to you. Okay. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Now, before we get into what's happening on the chart, let us talk about each of the currencies respectively. Okay. Now we'll start off with the CHF. Now the CHF, last time we got some news on the CHF, it was a bit mixed up. It was on the 14th during the prior trading week. So we've been having just as much negative news and positive news, but we've had slightly more positive news come out about the CHF. So we still are strong, but we're almost like strong leaning towards some weakness. And then we also have to take in the fact about the geopolitical events that's happening in Europe with the Russian-Ukrainian war and the sanctions, and how the sanctions is further increasing European continent's inflation, and that hangs over the entire European continent. And Switzerland resides in Europe, so it has that dark cloud hanging over it too. So even though it is, technically classified as strong and have been one of our stronger currencies for prior trading weeks, there is going to be periods of significant weakness kicking in, because it cannot turn back the whole tide of those dark clouds of the geopolitics and the inflation that's hanging over the entire European continent's economy. We're not going to see no resolution with that until we get some type of peace agreement or halt in hostilities or ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine. And once that happens, the European countries can collectively get together and start working on, rebuilding the issues that's causing their economies to suffer. Okay. So now let's talk about what's happening with the USD. The USD is still continuing on its trajectory as being one of our stronger currencies heading to the mid part of this trading week. It is still gaining strength. But the strength that is gaining is now starting to slow down, but it does not mean just because the strength is gaining is slowed down, it is getting weak. It just slows down because, just because you can't run at your top speed for long periods of time, eventually you're going to slow down a little bit and then pick back up. So that's basically what we're seeing. That's basically what we're seeing with the USD. We do have some news coming out about the USD around 10 o'clock, just at the opening of the New York session today. So we're going to have to see how this news plays out going into the rest of the trading week concerning the strength of the USD. Okay, but as of right now, it is still one of our stronger currencies heading into the mid part of this trading week. Okay. So let's go ahead and get down to the technical analysis now. Okay, so as we can see, we went down for a little bit, which was some retracement. He came up, got a little shaky, broke this area here, and now we're coming down. Now we're going to continue to go towards the long side with this position. Yeah, especially upon looking at this daily chart. with this is probably going to be the new, let's bring up a line here. This is going to probably be the new target area of price. Okay. So let's show you on the day chart. New target area of price is going to be 095850. So about 095900, 800. That's going to be the new target area of price. But we have to have some drop in price before we can get there, because you cannot continue to buy at these high prices. You need to have sellers come in to bring down price. So how far is price going to go down? You want to get it at the cheapest price possible. So we may have reached the even. We may get as far down as here, or even here before we start to range up, before we start to range and continue into our long position. Okay. So for the very, very short term, we are going to have a drop in price. We may drop here, range out, go up. We may drop to this area, range out, go up. Or we may drop to this area, range out, and go up. Wait for the retracement to come in, wait for the range, and wait for it to fundamentally go back in its direction before placing that position for the long position. Okay. So once again, we're going to drop to here. We're going to drop to either here, this area here, or here before we continue to range up and come back to the long side. Okay. Hope that information was helpful for you guys. Happy trading.